Today we are going to learn how to write an equation when you're given 1 point and the slope of the line. So the first step is to write the slope-intercept equation, the form. So y equals mx plus b. I know you have this memorized, but I still want you to write that as the first step because that is the form that you need to write this equation in. The next step is to go ahead and fill in the information that we already know. So we know the slope, we know an x value, and we know a y value. What we don't know is the intercept. It would be great if this point were the intercept, right? If this were 0 and then it told us what the y-intercept was, then we could just write the equation right away. But that's not the case here. So we have to calculate what the intercept is by filling in the known information. So we know that y at this point is 2, m is 1, and our x value is 7. Now we just solve for b. So 2 equals 7 plus b. We need to isolate b, so we're going to subtract 7. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So 2 minus 7 is going to give us -5, and that is our b. Now, don't be tempted to stop here. Now we just found out what the y-intercept is. We still haven't written the equation. And remember, we need to write it in this form. So we're going to go y equals, we know m, 1. Now, also, we don't put the 1 there. It's implied when you just have a variable. And -5. Once again, you might be tempted to put plus -5, and that's technically correct, but remember you always want to simplify and give the equation in the most basic terms. So let's review those steps again. The first step is to write slope-intercept form. The second step is to fill in the information we know. That would be your x value, your y value, and m. Step 3 is to solve for b. And at the very end, you're going to write the equation of the line. And you're going to write it with your m and b. So let's go ahead and do another example. So I'm just going to erase this side of my board. And let's do an equation where the point you get is -1, -7, and your slope is 2. So once again, the key is you need to write slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. Now fill in the x, y, and the m. So we have a y of -7, an m of 2, and an x of -1. Step 3, solve for b. negative 7 plus 2. And step 4, write the linear equation with m and b. So y equals 2x minus 5. Thank you.